roads twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the virtual America's Home for Racing, Charlotte Motor Speedway. We welcome you to coverage of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series, and tonight is the Brickyard 225, continuation of season number 6 of the NASRA DSR Monday Night Series. I'm Wesley Outland. Mr. Michael McKinnon is filling in for redneck announcer Jacob Reeves. He's he's a little bit under the weather. Obviously, in his chair all day long and doped up on medication. You probably wouldn't feel like wanting to do a broadcast yourself. So, hope you feel better, Jacob. And obviously, we got our buddy Bigglestein Hopton on production. We'll get the thoughts of Michael in a minute, but right now, we're not wasting no time. It's time for the starting grid for tonight's race. And there it is, Andrew Harris on the pole, Jonathan Cofield on row number 1. Starting grid presented by DSR Electric. Craig Bontrager will find Brady LaBeouf, Season 2 champion, on the outside in row number 2. Row number 3 on the grid, we'll see the driver of Raul Alvis, followed by Keith Haney in the number 87 for Highline Racing. Row 4, we'll find Nate Maurer and Lucas Lyons, the driver from Kentucky. Top 10, Michael McKinnon. we'll find Joey Stiers and Cole Larson, a couple of green machines.
Thank you, Wesley Outland. Yeah, we're going to see, let's see, row 6 here. Peyton Johnson will come in 11th there. Adam Newbert, he'll start 12th. 13th, we'll have Zach Hartwig. 14th, the Bulldog Adam Newton. 15th, we're going to see last season's champion Matt Cherry alongside Tyler Justice there in the 16th position. 17th, the birthday boy yesterday, Justin Lumpkin. Also, I guess it's his anniversary today, but happy birthday, happy anniversary, Justin. And 18th position, we'll see Tyler Dittmer. 19th, Stephen Gregory. And 20th, we'll see Phil Pappas.
Move on to row number 11. You'll find the drivers of Kerry Tribune, Taylor Peacock. Kerry Tribune's had a couple of strong runs this season with stage wins. Row 11. Row number 12 on the grid, we'll find the driver of Luke Smith and Chris Ellis from Raleigh, North Carolina. Row 13 on the grid, we'll find the drivers of Jason Morellas from California and the NASA man, Dane Hagan, the spaceman, rolls into that spot. Row 14, Jeffrey Johnson in the Cofield 33. Hunter Parsons from Statesville alongside. And your top 30 will find the Spice Man, Chris Cinnamon and Mark Cofield right alongside your top 30.
31st, we'll see Cody Nod. He'll be alongside the 13 of Tyler Goodwin right there. Next row, we'll see Shane Scott coming in from the P33. Chris Blanchard will start 34th. Next row, we'll see Craig Schrader in the 35th. J.D. Larson, he'll start the night from P36. P37, we're going to see Raul Meza right there, the all-time starts leader for NASRA. And Peyton Hubbard with P38. And bringing up the top 40, Wesley, Brian Chu in 39th. And Trace Miller will bring home in the P40.
It's like we got the rest of the lineup. We're going to find Bussy Mongold and the Hillbilly Steve Barnett, row number 21. And finally got Dylan Ilinich and Stephen Thomas. Row 22, one more truck left to go, and that will be Shane Trotter from Asheboro, North Carolina, the DeWalt number 29. 45 trucks ready to go here. And TJ Moore in race control. We're at Charlotte Motor Speedway. There's your CRN race information. Stage 1, 50 laps. Stage 2, 100 laps, or take us to lap 100. Stage number 3, another 50-lap stage. So 3 50-lap stages, if you will, for tonight's 150-lapper here at Charlotte. What do you think, Michael? You think that's going to be a very interesting strategy of a race, you think?
I think it's interesting. They can split the stages right down the middle with the number of tires that they have, but also they're limited on fuel tonight. They're going to be able to run about 32 to 34 laps on a full fuel run. We'll see if we're able to do that. We hope we are, but it's going to make it interesting. Do you want to undercut a little bit, make it to the stage end, pit again, or do you want to take it all the way to the end, Wesley? It'll be interesting to see how these guys approach this.
Yeah, I think that's exactly something we'll certainly be keeping an eye on, no doubt about it, because you're not going to go that full 100%. We'll get ready for the green flag. Get ready to strap in. It is coming up next.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Very good to go ahead and get all of the network stuff at the top of the hour already out of the way. Michael McKinnon, Wesley Outland, Bigglestein Hopton on production, and we are glad you're joining us on this Monday night. It is time to virtually rock, roll, and rumble at America's Home for Racing. Here comes the field inside the Echo Park Automotive Starter Zone. Green in the air. We're racing here at Charlotte.
Yeah, 2x2 down into turn number 1 there. Andrew Harris holding strong. Cofield on the outside. The outside, folks, does work here. Early in the run, you'll see the people on the bottom, but the outside row can give you great momentum off the corner, as we see right there with Cofield.
Right away, Cofield holds on to his line. Harris now up high. Brady LaBeouf there to the bottom, and here they come, working through the dog leg off 3 and 4. Sun is shining. Lap number 1 is in. Cofield will lead the Ram into turn number 1 on lap 1.
Yes, sir. Cofield did a great job right there, Wesley. Another interesting fact, folks, is this track is really rubbered up, which will save some tires, but will also make this pretty loose for these guys. So we'll have to hold on as the run goes on to see if they start to lose rear end or get tight, because right here off of 3 and 4, it gets very tight as you come off the corner. Oh, and here we see it right there. Looks like Haney into the wall.
Keith Haney into the outside, safer barrier just below the start-finish line. His truck in sparks as he now begins to scatter away. Everybody else is able to duck and dive to miss the 67. Caution out here. Presented by Serve Pro on lap number 2 of the race. Replay coming.
Yeah, we'll give us a look right here, Wesley. This is what I was talking about. It tightens up really tight right off the corner. If you're too high, a little slip, or he got a little loose right there in the side. We see it. Just not able to quite reel it in. And by the time he did, right into the side of the other machine there.
What a hit. And luckily, everybody was able to acknowledge that there was trouble in the dog leg and just a single truck accident, if you will. Here's another look at it again. Highline Racing number 67, Keith Haney. Battles with Lions on the inside. He got around him. Here comes another truck. And there was a bump there. And that's what caused the problem.
Yeah, like we said, we saw him get loose there, Wesley. This is what I'm talking about with this. It's a lot of rubber on the track, which helps you save tire, but you don't have quite the traction right there, and that's what we saw. He just a little loose. He's chasing, and the next thing, a little contact with Bontrager, I think's who it was.
I believe it was the 49 at Craig Bontrager. His Toyota is the one that bounced off of Haney, so Bontrager is the driver. That is the culprit of getting into Haney's truck. And the caution will be out over to the racetrack, so... Boy, NASRA not wasting any time tonight. We got a 150 lapper, and they are doing a 3-hour time limit. I don't think they want to try to force another week in a row of overtime racing like Atlanta and Auto Club, Michael.
No, absolutely not. They want to try to get this one in a allotted amount of time, which this track usually does make for long runs, but these restarts are going to make it tough for a little bit until it singles out a little bit and we see the tires start to fall off.
If you can't run 150 laps in 3 hours, you need to retire.
That's facts. That's a fact. There's the birthday boy.
The NASCAR Cup Series runs the Roval in 3 hours, okay?
Hey, let me ask you something, Wesley. You think if it was your wedding anniversary right now that your wife would let you be on the sim running your race?
I mean, I'm not married, but I mean, I guess that's, you know, would you put your foot down and tell her, look, I'm working tonight, no ifs, ands, or buts?
I think you have to acknowledge that you definitely found the right one. That's the one for you. That is true love right there. But congratulations, Justin. Like I said, birthday yesterday, anniversary today, big weekend for him. Let's hope he can come on through and get a good finish for the evening. That would just top it off.
Justin, I thought you were talking about you. Oh, Justin.
Oh, no, Justin.
Man, I ain't studying that chat right now. Need to shout out Justin Lumpkin. Yesterday was his birthday. Okay, and today is his anniversary. Okay, there you go. All right, I see it now.
Now we got it.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at Tomlin scoring. I'm looking at track map. I'm looking at trying to find out who was involved in the accident. I was looking at statistics on this guy. So yeah, I wasn't studying the broadcaster chat. Okay. Yeah, maybe I need to retire for the night.
Oh no.
Michael, you and Dean take over. I'm taking off. Maybe I'm not in my right set of mind.
Come on now. I didn't give you the proper information, Wes.
No, it's all good. Thank you. Congratulations to Justin Lumpkin, man. So, hey, congrats, and many more birthdays and anniversaries to come the day after. And hey, may the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you.
There it is.
Luke, I am your father. Let's go back to green. Back to racing here at Charlotte.
Yeah, good jump by Cofield. Lucas Lyons following him right through right there. This top line looks real good so far, Wesley. Like they're able to get a good fight on the jump. We've seen Cofield right off the bat, so we'll see if these guys don't waste much time and just start to migrate up a little higher, because as the sun goes down, we know that's going to be the line. Woo! A lot of tight racing right there, I think. 64, look like, oh, that's 54. Raul Alvis making his way up there. He's been super strong the first few weeks. I'm really been impressed with this guy. I don't know how you feel about it, Wesley, but he seems comfortable at just about any track we run so far.
I come out of nowhere, right? Raul Alvis, man, he's set on the pole in Daytona. And he's been very exciting to watch, no doubt about it, for sure. Lap 7 of 50 in stage number 1. And right now in front is Jonathan Cofield, Raul Alvis. Drivers just kind of being patient for the time being.
Yeah, that's sort of what I expect right here, Wesley. Just trying to find where the truck's working well. We see LaBeouf here with Lyons. We'll see what this high line does against LaBeouf. LaBeouf, we know he's very good here. I think he won a championship on this track, so we know he's going to be strong, but let's see if the tires are still good enough to pull this slider. Yeah, just barely.
Lyons, little company there for a moment. Watch him. Got the Steyrs behind him. Adam Newton, Steyrs, Adam Newbert right there in that stack of traffic. Here goes Larson now behind the 41, Lucas Lyons. Cole Larson in that Mountain Dew number 20, sitting outside the top 5, and Cofield for the moment running away with this one. You know, Michael, he was telling us last week he was looking forward to going to Charlotte. It's a place that Jonathan Cofield really does well out.
Well, it seems to be showing it out right now, right? Started on the front row. He's led every lap so far. Alvis, though, he's starting to put the heat on him. He's got it down to 3/10. We'll see how this shakes out here in just a little bit. But these guys, this is what I mostly expected at this track. Once you can get settled in, you can make runs. You wait for comers and goers. It's a fun track, but it is a tough track.
Paul Alvis right there, right behind the leader as they work now through the tri-oval. 10 laps in, now 11 completed. Got a Ram with Jonathan Cofield, a Toyota with Raul Alvis, couple of Bowtie Chevrolet vehicles with Andrew Harris and Brady LaBeouf, and another Dodge Ram with Kentucky's Lucas Lyons. Bontrager is in a Toyota, Chevrolets of Larson and Johnson. And then, of course, it is Newton and Newbert, the top 10. Right now, that's how it stands as we work now lap 12 when they come to the line off of turn number 4.
Yeah, we see Newton. He's one of the bigger movers in the field so far in the 19 there. He's up 5 positions. The biggest mover that I can see so far might be Hunter Parsons, his last Auto Clubs winner. So Hunter making his move up through the pack right now. And there I go. I missed one. Steve Barnett. We knew he had to start in the back, but we always know he brings the speed. So he's up 15 positions. Peyton Hubbard up 12. There's Parsons up 10. So Parsons, great run last week. Great strategy call for the win. So look for big things out of him this whole year. Wesley, he seemed like he's calmed down and getting along with everybody.
There's your weather conditions on the bottom right of the monitor, obviously. Track temperature at 88. The sim temp is 75. Wind northeast at 7 miles an hour. One caution so far in stage 1. Nobody came down to the pit lane except trucks that were damaged. And it has been all Cofield now, Michael, as they send it back into turn 3. You're on board with Harris.
Yeah, Cofield able to keep this gap 3 to 4/10 the whole time. We got Andrew Harris here. He's able to keep pace with Alvis here. I thought maybe Alvis, once he got him, would run away, but we're seeing a great job done out of Harris. Lions are all kind of fading back, but these top 3 guys are starting to really stretch it out with it. Yeah, that top line is really, really strong. It's really starting to show itself with this extra bit of rubber on the track and all that, like we said before. But Harris just showed how strong he can be on that high side.
It's Cofield right now in the top spot. Andrew Harris is right now. We see these guys working their way into the corner. This race looks like it'll start late in the afternoon, and as we move into the finish around stage 2 to the 3, it will finish under the lights. It'll be dark. So that's another strategy, obviously, Michael, that you got to figure out with your truck, right? I mean, because of the handling, the temperature drops, all of that can be, if you don't have the right setup, it can be disastrous for your truck.
Well, I mean, that's right, Wesley. Most people would think you get more grip, you get to go way faster when it cools off. But what it does is you get more grip, but when you're on the throttle, it makes you tight. It picks the front end up a little bit. It makes the truck a little tighter. So these guys will have to adjust to that later in the evening right here as we see Larson starting to make his move up through the field just a little bit. But looked like the Bulldog may have just took that spot away.
In front, and you're on board now with Stiers. He's in the 12th position. He's right there amongst that 5 truck battle of Toyotas and teammates for that matter.
Yeah, it's a good battle back here, Wesley. We got all 5 of these guys just kind of under a blanket. Cherry's starting to move forward a little bit. He's up at least one spot. This, I don't know. I can't explain to you how tough it is off of 4 right there, side by side, because that wall comes up in a hurry.
By the way, don't forget about the new NASRA Pulse Poppers ARCA Series. We'll be racing at Daytona on Wednesday night. Matter of fact, Michael McKinnon, I got to say, welcome. Me and you are going to be in the booth together.
Yes, sir. That's the news. Oh, my goodness. Whoa-wee. About the time I want to talk about
share
myself.
the good news, man. Come on, guys.
I don't know. That was quite a save out of Hartwick right there. My goodness, I thought he was a goner. But, yeah, I'll be joining you, Wesley. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just going to hang up the old wheel and pedals, and I'm probably way better at this than I am at the driving. I'll just be honest about it.
I mean, you could put your son back on the track if you wanted to, Michael.
Yeah, I try that, but as soon as he gets turned or turns himself, he's all done. He doesn't want to do it no more.
I got you. Well, anyhow, we have a off Tuesday night tomorrow for the Endurance Series. Our next race for that will be at, that next race will be in Sonoma. We'll be at Wine Country, Sonoma on next Tuesday night, which works out perfectly for me because CRN has coverage of the state championship playoffs tournament for baseball and softball. Coverage at 6 o'clock for softball, baseball 7 o'clock. And then, of course, in addition to that, Wednesday, ARCA from Daytona. Michael McKinnon will be joining me in the booth. I know Jacob was there on Wednesday for qualifying night, but he has another obligation that he's already committed to, and we're going to let Michael McKinnon join me. Been a while since me and McKinnon have called some races. We called a lot of races back in the day, so it's going to be cool to rekindle that. And then, of course, on Friday, I have no part of it. That is the NASRA Cops trucks. They've got a totally different group of people in there. Did I not like what I saw Friday? I'll tell you, if I don't want to make anybody mad, but no, I didn't. But obviously, what they have is what they have. I guess they're trying to just finish out with what they got the best to do for NASRA. And the final will be this Friday night. So I know there's going to be changes. There'll be changes coming soon for Cops trucks. That's all I'm going to tell you. Sounds like there's already changes going on right now. But we got pit stops, Michael McKinnon going on. Craig Bontrager's on pit road. Raw Alvis, Taylor Peacock, Hunter Parsons, Dylan Ilnich, all on pit road. Undercut, what do you think? 25 in, 25 to go in stage 1.
Yeah, I think it's a little undercut. Like I said, the amount of tires they have, they can go 25 every set and make it to the end. Now, it'll put them at a little fuel deficit at the end of the next stage if unless they just come down and take the tires. You can do it right here. So this is a little undercut strategy, I believe, and it looked like they were all getting a little loose anyway. So probably a good call on their part.
Oh boy, Brady LaBeouf being into the pit lane, understanding Brady with a black flag for the number 24. Speeding for Brady LaBeouf, so now he's going to suffer a penalty. And now Cofield. So what are you thinking out in front, Jonathan Cofield dropping the green? What are you thinking, Michael, about lap 33, 35? He's coming down pit road. He has to, right?
Yeah, I believe that's right. If my calculator was right, it showed about 33 laps these guys can run. So within the next couple, he's going to have to cut off this undercut anyway. So I think this is just trying to force his hand a little bit, but he could probably go 3 to 4 more laps before he has to come in.
I'll ask you this question, Michael. Does Harris, Lyons, Steyer, Newbert, did they come down on pit road? Well, speaking of Adam Newbert and Tyler Dittmer have already committed to come into pit lane. The other guys behind the leader, do they follow him when he pits?
Yeah, I mean, they have to, right? They're going to have to. Just the tire advantage right now, I mean, the drop-off is 2 seconds for everybody, pretty close. So you can see you're losing time if you're not coming down here to get these tires. I just think they're trying to force Jonathan's hand, but he's just not having it right now.
Yard 225 nears the midway point of stage number 1. There's still 100 and 100 and something laps left to go in this one, though. 121 to be exact when they come to the line. It is Cofield still the top spot. How about that, too? Hey, Michael, he changed his colors. Look at that.
Yeah, I like it. I'm kind of more of a basic paint guy anyway. It makes it a little easier to see. And here he goes. He's coming in on 30. So he's going to have a little tire advantage and a little fuel advantage at the end of the stage unless everybody pits at the end.
Lap 29, actually, is when he comes down pit road. So lap 29, we have him coming to the pits. And now we got a caution. Oh, my goodness. Yellow flag while the leader was on pit road. Brady LaBeouf, everybody, has crashed. And now we got another truck crashing. Yep, there it is. Oh, man, the bosses of NASRA have both crashed. President and vice president of NASRA crashing. Cody Knott in the 26, and yeah, he had some help.
Help? Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, 57, and that's not Jacob Reeves either. Oh, boy. Wow.
Oh,
Mark
my goodness.
Cofield. Holy crowd. Oh, boy. Brady LaBeouf. Cody Knott just launched over his truck. That's Cody Knott that went up in air. Cody Knott. Watch this. The 26, everybody. The bosses of NASRA crashing. And one went flying through the air. What's that about, Michael?
I think he thinks he can skirt it here, and he just quite couldn't get it slowed. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Man,
look at this thing. My goodness.
The way he connected off the front nose, not did off of his truck, it was lifted in the air like an airplane. I mean, he just sent him flying.
Yeah, that was.
Brady's checking to see if he's okay, right?
Yeah. That was crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen him fly. I've seen guys fly all the way over the fence almost, but I don't think I've ever seen this many flips, Wesley. It's crazy.
Let's watch this again. Can we watch this one more time? Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 and a half.
Wow.
Wow.
The most impressive part of the whole thing, Wesley, is he's got to go back and tell the crew, great job, because he drove that thing away.
And he landed on all four.
Drove away. Unless they think this is the end of the stage, I'm not sure why these guys are doing this. I know the new rule is you have to finish the stage on the track, so I'm not real sure exactly what is happening right here.
Well, we're under the yellow flag. Everybody stay with us. We're taking a break after the bosses have crashed.
Crap.
Who knows what's going to happen? Stay with us, everybody. More from Charlotte next. Closing on the end of stage 1 with under 20 to go.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
We're back as we welcome you to coverage to the Brickyard 225. Michael McKinnon filling in for the redneck announcer, Jacob. Michael, you got a message for our buddy Jacob? He probably can't talk right now. He's probably like, I'm just playing. I'm playing, Jacob. I hope you get to feeling better, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey,
he got beef with the dentist.
Hey, Michael, here's a toothache version of We Got Beef. We got beef.
Now, as you can see, folks, I don't know. Everybody is, we're waiting on time and scoring to catch back up, and I think so are the race directors right now. What is going on with Andrew Harris, Wesley? I see the smoke trailing. Did he hit something coming off a pit road? I guess we missed it.
Eldridge, Kansas driver Andrew Harris on pit road. Hey, you want to bring Cody Nott in?
Sure, bring him in here if he can
I wonder
talk.
if Cody Nott's out of the race. I wonder if Cody's out. I wonder if Cody's out of the race. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say he's going to have to fix at least a little required damage after rolling 12 times. You see Mark Cofield, he come in, he got a little bit.
Let's bring in Cody. Cody, what happened, man? You get the Hang Time of the Year award.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I'm actually surprised it's still going to let me get back on track. I've got about 14 minutes of damage.
Wow.
But, yeah, Brady was spinning in the middle of the track. I kind of had to, it's one of those things where right when he's in the middle, you got to either choose the inside or the outside. So I started going towards the inside, and then he started spinning downwards more. And then you could actually see me second guess and be like, okay, he's going to come down, I need to go up. And then he started not going anywhere. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to stay going where I'm at, pick a line, stick with it. You always cause more problems when you second guess yourself. And he came straight down. And I actually got pretty lucky that I just bicycled him and then I rolled. I'm surprised they didn't give me a meatball, so I'm just going to fix all my damage and then just try to gain as much spots with anybody that wrecks out or gets damage on their own and just get back in it.
Yo, all about points, as many as you need.
That's it.
Green flag.
What happened before Harris? The 57 hit it. The 57 hit Brady. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Andrew Harris. I think that's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah, do we know what happened to Andrew Harris, Cody? Do you know?
No, I have no clue. I know that there was a one up, one down coming into the tri-oval. Tri-oval's kind of a tricky place. That could be what happened because the way it's shaped, you pretty much, the person on the bottom almost just naturally takes that line going upwards, and the person on the top naturally takes it going down because they don't want to hit the wall. So it's bound to happen with one up, one down because the tri-oval is one of these tricky places at Charlotte and like Texas and stuff like that. It's always weird.
That sounds like a power play. That sounds like a power play. We love hockey. We love NASRA iRacing. Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, no problem. I just heard someone say that Raul was wrecking.
Yep,
Yeah,
Rob
he
is the all-time starter in NASRA, has just put the Serve Pro truck in the fence. So, yep. So, hey, Cody, before we let you go, man, tell everybody about all the great things going on with NASRA. Obviously, we're off tomorrow night for the Endurance Series, but Sonoma coming up in 2 weeks for them. And then, of course, your sponsor, your family sponsor, Pulse Poppers and ARCA, and final week of the Cops Truck Series, and some really cool things to come for the future of what's going on with NASRA. Definitely going on.
Yeah, for sure. So Monday's in full swing with strong numbers. We have people that want to race every week, and we have to deny them and kind of share the love as much as we can. Tuesdays is Josh's Sussex Series. His family is sponsoring that. Well, actually, I think Dustin Scruggs' company is sponsoring that, the Prosper Engineering. So that's a bi-weekly series. Numbers are okay. Yep. We can definitely... hopefully we can reach that market that has that more interest in it, and then we'll get rock and rolling with more numbers. But numbers aren't too bad week in, week out. I just feel like MDW is really, really good at road course, and I think everyone knows that. And then Wednesdays is the ARCA series. We're excited to kind of start something that would allow us to visit more short tracks and allow people who may not like something with high horsepower to get in something that has more weight and less horsepower, and see what we can do there. Right. So we start out at week 1 this coming Wednesday, Daytona. Pretty good numbers so far, just waiting for payments to come in. I'm probably going to cap out the field at 43. I do have 59 signed up, so it'll be basically first come, first serve with part-timers, whoever pays first. And then let's see, the Friday series is final week, championship week, the championship 6. And then once we're done with that, I'll go ahead and announce it to the public. The Friday series will be finishing up its last season on Fridays, and it will be moving to Thursdays. And it just fits better within our broadcasting schedule, and it fits better within mine and Brady's life schedule. And a lot of people lately have been gravitating like wanting to have that Friday off to spend with their families. So we haven't been seeing the numbers like we used to. So we've got a lot of interest already with people saying that if it comes to Thursday, they're definitely racing. So that's what we're going to bank towards, is keeping that core group alive, and then allowing those that are able to race on Thursdays finally get their shot.
There you go. So you heard it here first. I didn't know if I wasn't trying to per se poke the bear to get him to unveil that, but I mean, I guess, the cat's out of the bag. So,
yeah, it's done obviously. Deal. It's done deal.
Good deal. You heard it here first. Coming up here at the end. So there's one more race left to go for the season of the Friday Cop Series, and like I said, they raced this past weekend, and then they race again. So the championship will be decided after Talladega on Friday, when they raced. And then, of course, from there it moves to Thursdays. So, Dean, change your graphics and get ready to put Thursdays on the screen. And I think it's going to be really cool for sure. Cody, thanks for your time, man. Thank you for taking the time to chat with us and let us know what's going on in the world of NASRA while you're getting fixed on 14 minutes.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how much I have left here in a second, but hopefully I get back out there relatively shortly.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Cody Knott, Vice President of Operations. And Michael, like I said, I wasn't poking the bear, but he unveiled it. I've known for about a month now, I think you have as well, the NASRA Concerns of Police Survivors Truck Series no longer going to be on a Friday night. They're moving to Thursday, same time, 9 Eastern. But, man, yeah.
Well,
cool.
I think it's going to be very cool. It's information we needed to know. I've known for a while too. So I think it's a move that needed to be made. That way you're not racing against the real trucks. It works better for the broadcast team. It works better for a lot of folks. Now, we may lose some of your favorites on Friday night that can't be obligated to it. But other than that, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'll just say it like this. 9 times out of 10, the only time I'm available is on Friday during the winter time if I'm not doing other stuff with basketball or football. And then because Friday night in racing season, I'm calling real racing. I know they brought you on board now. So,
yeah.
Obviously the deal of drivers and production people, even the bosses in NASRA, you get tired, you get exhausted, you don't want to do your Friday nights doing this stuff anymore, and you want to have a night off. So if you want to have a date night, or if you want to go on a dating app and find that special someone to maybe take out to dinner or whatever, you can do that now. Hang out with the boys, take in a sporting event. You can do that since we're going to be off on Fridays now. And I love the fact that they're never going to force a weekend thing on us. Obviously, special races, like the NASRA special events, maybe something like that. But as far as like trying to put together a weekend league, and I commend them now, Michael, for going to Thursday instead of Fridays. So now you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, NASRA.
Absolutely. It gives you a 3-day weekend. But as we got right now, this whole field has been shifted around, Wesley. I mean, we got Peyton Hubbard up front, Tyler Justice, his Renegade teammate right behind him. Luke Smith's made his way up, Gregory, Hartwick, all these guys, the beneficiary of that caution that we had during the pit cycle. So we got what? We're going to have 7 to go at the line for the stage. I mean, this is going to work out great for these guys.
Remind everybody that the NASRA Pulse Poppers ARCA series is just a filler during the off season for the NASRA Cup Series that will be returning after Labor Day in September. So there you go. A lot of cool things planned. You're on board now with Hubbard. He's the leader. Not for long. Look at Smith trying to get around Justice. That's for second. We're closing in on under 10 remaining here in stage 1. 7 to go, Michael, at the line.
Yes, sir. And Kermit the Frog is on the move. Looked real strong on that. Justice looked like he might have got a little piece of that wall. I can't tell you folks enough times how bad that wall is right there. But great racing mid-pack, great racing up front. We're going to have, looks like 5 to go at the line or 6 to go at the line right here for this stage. And Luke trying to run him down, got it down to 2/10, wasn't it?
Understanding that maybe the meatball flag was for Andrew Harris just because Raw Mazda got into him under caution. I believe is what they're saying the conversation is. We got a battle for the lead. Here comes Kermit down to the inside. He's there alongside Moxville, North Carolina's Hubbard.
These new tires paying off for Luke. He's got some good speed right now. But that high line, as I said, it can defend real well. Seems like everywhere we go, that high line defends well. Peyton doing a great job with the runoff here. But can he hold him off for 4 more laps?
Go, brother Hubbard, and only Smith's in the cupboard. Working down to the inside. Justice will follow. Try to make it a 3-truck battle now as our single file. 5, now make it 4 remaining. And 6 miles left. My rig is in pieces, or I would be racing tonight, part of moving. Yep. Is that Justin White? I think it's Justin White.
I think that one.
Kid. No, that's not him. No, that's not Brandon Broadfoot. I think Beard Kid Racing is Justin White. I really do.
Yeah, I believe that's right because he was looking for somebody to sub for him this evening. So that probably is Justin. We wish we could see him here tonight, but just not able to. Hopefully he can make up the points as we go. A couple laps remaining here. He's still 2/10, and the fastest man on the track for 3 laps in a row is Raul Alves, and he is 2 to 3/10 faster than the leaders, but I just don't think he's going to have time to get there.
Brady Broadfoot just acknowledged you and called you Eminem, so you're Eminem.
I guess so.
I created Eminem. Back in the day, it was W&W, my flip flop.
That's the way you do it.
Call it Eminem.
They call me Eminem. Jake calls me Slim Shady because my picture has shades on. So you call me whatever you want, baby. I don't care. I'm just having fun calling this.
That's exactly right. Hubbard leading Smith on the inside. Laps winding down here. They're coming to the 1 to go this time by in stage 1. I remember back in the day when me and you used to do the NASRA Xfinity series. This was a long time ago, 3-4 years ago, I think. And I remember times where you literally was in your truck pulling over on the side of the road, driving the big rig and finding a place to park and calling the iRacing. We used to do that back in the day. 1 to go.
Sir. did that several times. Luke's going to have one more good shot at him here, but Hubbard was smart. He just took Luke's fastest line away, which is what we kind of saw yesterday in the main race with Chase Elliott taking the line away. He just, I don't know if this is the move or not. I think I would have stayed up high. I think Luke might get him right here. Oh, he got in the wall too.
The run. Oh my goodness.
No.
Do that. Oh no. Why would they crash each other at the end of the first stage?
Oh, I don't know why.
It's only 10 points, guys.
I do not know why Peyton went to the low side right there trying to take the air away. I think if he just stays high and drives through that, he holds on. But, oh, no. That's a terrible for both of them right there.
What a crash. Watch this again. End of stage number 1. Hubbard bounced. Actually, you know what? Now that I see it, Hubbard bounced off the wall. He lost control, and then he turned the 27. Now, I don't think that was intentional now that I see the replay, Michael McKinnon. Watch the 31, the right rear bouncing off the safer barrier, entering the double dog leg, side swipes against the passenger side of Smith's truck. Watch it again. Right here. Bam. He had no control. Control.
No, it wasn't intentional. I don't understand why he went to the bottom. It looked like he got loose and he was just chasing it up the track. I think if he stayed high right there, Wesley, I think he drives right through and wins the stage. I got to question that move, but I'm not the one behind the wheel.
The only thing that I can gather was there was smoke up ahead. Maybe they panicked. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but there was smoke up ahead. There was smoke, so there had to have been a truck that went off course or spun or something.
It was just unfortunate. That's what I know, because I just felt like if he stayed on the high line, he could have defended it, finished it, win the stage. And I don't know. I guess he's just trying to take the air away, but it looked like he got a little loose on the seam and chased it all the way up to the fence. And then when you hit that thing, it's going to kick you back out. That safer barrier is soft and it'll kick you back out. So
remember, there's no fast repairs. There's no fast repairs in this series either. Tyler Justice is on the pit lane. We're going to take a break as well. When we come back, we talk to stage 1 winner next.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Let's join Tyler Justice. He is the stage 1 winner here tonight in the, of course, Brickyard 225 at Charlotte. Tyler, congratulations, man. What was going through your head when you saw the leaders crashing like that at the end of stage 1? Thank you?
Yeah, and I thought I was dead too, so I thought they were going to come right back into me. I guess I got lucky and there was a little gap and just held it straight and didn't get touched at all. That was wild.
Yeah, Tyler, I seen you guys really made that strategy pay off. You pitted a little bit earlier. You know, the caution helped you guys a ton. You got to feel bad for your teammate right there, but all in all, how do you feel for the remainder of the race here? Do you feel like you got something for these guys?
I hope so. I think a few of them are still trapped. It was my plan to run it long, so hopefully we can do that, save some tires, and get some good green flag racing.
Well, Tyler, thanks for your time, buddy. Good luck the rest of the way, sir.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Renegade racing driver right there, Tyler Justice, stage 1 winner. Oh man, he was. I mean, literally. You know, let's say first you say thank you, and then you're thanking your stars above that you didn't get your truck tore up. I know it's a virtual drive here, but man, I mean, these guys are competitive. That's why we love this series.
Yeah, a little lack of judgment maybe right there. Save it for the end, but I still think he would have got the point. Looked like Blanchard may have stayed out right here, Wesley.
Ready to come back to green, everybody. Strap in.
Green flag.
This is Glass Mechanic stage number 2. You already heard the glass break. Well, the fireworks continue with 45 remaining here in stage number 2 as well. Back underway.
Yeah, we see Alvis made his way into third. He was by far the fastest truck on the track at the end of the last run. So we'll see if it's a long run truck or a short run. If he comes right to the front here, he's going to probably take right off. But he was 2 to 3 tenths faster. Is that Blanchard up to the wall? Stephen Gregory.
Problems is we got a couple of trucks. Goodwin's truck way off the pace. And the yellow flag will come out again here. I don't think anybody per se got crashed. Let's watch the replay. I'm saying keep an eye on the 13, but I don't see well, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh boy. There's the 13. There's the spin. But notice how he saves it, though. Look at this. Down in the grass, though, Michael. That's probably the best place. He probably could have lost control right there.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised that didn't just keep going toward the wall. He was able to steer out of it. That's a surprise, and I'm kind of surprised the yellow flew there, but there was several involved. It's probably the best call right now because I know they're trying to go to all cautions called by the race director, so we'll just have to wait and see what happened here. Just a little tap, check up, tap, and there you go. Yeah, there's a lot of checking up right through that tri-oval right there. Or the dog leg, whatever you want to call it, Wesley. Kind of a dog leg, sort of like Old Atlanta a little bit. Oh, wow.
Well, there's a lot more drivers. There's Matt Cherry, 45, a defending champion of the Mobile 1 Toyota. There you go. Get back going again.
And nothing looked too catastrophic for anybody. I mean, this helps Blanchard, of course. He can put the tires on, but he's going to have to start at the rear. But you can get him some tires now, some fuel. See Goodwin in, all these guys coming in, Trotter in. I would probably try to top off a little fuel. I don't think you can make it, but maybe. Yeah, Blanchard seems to be making the long run. I did not see the jacks go up, Wesley. And if he's staying out on the same tires again, we're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, there's a number 29 of Shane Trotter, by the way, the DeWalt USA number 29, the driver, of course, out of Asheboro, North Carolina. Oh, yeah, DeWalt Power Tools. Yeah, they sell them in Australia. Still waiting on my Tim Tam and chicken salt. I'm about a halfway left in my container of chicken salt that I got the other week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Chicken salt?
Chicken salt. Oh man, yes sir. Yeah. Hell yeah, Michael. Chicken salt, Australian food, man. So I do the NASRA Australia series, Michael, and so like I've kind of befriended a lot of Aussie people, and they sent me a care package with all sorts of snacks and goodies and Tim Tam and chicken salt and everything else, man. I put that on everything now. Had some homemade mashed potatoes last night, put chicken salt on it. Corn, put chicken salt on it.
I'd never heard of it. It just kind of caught me off guard.
That's right.
I'll have to try that. I just use Andy's all-purpose seasoning myself.
Chicken salt. All right, everybody, we're ready for a restart here with Alvis. Justice is on the high side, by the way. He gets to choose the top. The leader chooses top or bottom. First choice for the restart. So Justice will go high. Alvis will go to the bottom. Then you got Adam Newton, Shane Scott. What a good run, Michael, for Shane Scott tonight, man, in the top 5. Happy for the stinker.
Heck yeah, those Stinker TV got us tuned in, I hope, or whatever they're watching on. But yeah, great run for Shane so far. He was able to flip the strategy on the pit stop, and right to the front he went. I think he might have ended up second in the last stage after that accident. So great run. Thumbs up from Shane, feeling good about it.
He says, thank you, Wesley. Thank you for talking about me. There you go. All right, let's go back to green.
Green.
All right, let's see what these new tires do for Alvis on the bottom. We know that top side's strong. We know Justice is strong. He showed it at the end of last stage, winning the stage. So see where Alvis wants to go right here, Wesley. I just got a feeling eventually he's going to get out in front. He was so fast on the long run last time. He'd be hard to catch if he gets the clean air.
Justice inside. There goes Alvis. He'll follow. Scott, single file. Look at Newton. He's peeking on the bottom as well. And we got another caution.
Ah, goodness. What is
yellow
happening?
flags have flagged in this one. Adam Newbert has crashed. The inaugural series champion on lap 59, the number 4 truck.
It looked like he towed there. He may be done for the night, Wesley.
There it is.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
What they get?
Chase
Morales, Ellis.
Morales, Ellis, Cherry, the defending champion, and Newbert. So the defending champion and the inaugural champion involved with a couple of trucks there in that accident. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's a little crazy right there. I don't know if somebody's trying to shoot the gap, or maybe we just got some contact from behind, loosened somebody up. I just didn't look too great. Go back, take another look. I just couldn't quite tell, Wesley. I don't know if Cherry got in the rear of somebody, or it was just, I'm not sure. See, he had a huge run. Oh.
Yeah, look at all these trucks down at the bottom. There goes Newbert up the hill. Don't think anybody else got into him, so wouldn't think he's that badly damaged, except for the front nose hit in the wall that he had sustained.
Yeah, I had thought he towed. He was in the pit so fast, but that was just the case that Cherry saw the gap, kind of decided against it, just kind of misjudged it a little bit and turned them. Yeah, Luke's still in the pits. He's got a long way to go. This is probably smart for these guys. Grab a little fuel here. Got 37 to the end. I guess you could manage it. One more caution, you could probably make it.
Field on pit road. There he goes. He will go back down to the attention of his crew. The 29 will follow. That, of course, again, is Shane Trotter. 34 on pit road now.
Yeah, a lot of takers right there. I'm guessing they're topping off. I wouldn't think they'd take a set of tires after just 13 laps, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm saying they're topping off right there.
It's Tyler Dittmer, by the way. Originally from Virginia, now lives up in Washington State. One of our proud members of the military. Thank you for your service, my friend. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I haven't got to talk to Tyler since we called a race in Vegas, but he is one of the better ones out here when it comes to strategy. He does understand the game a little bit. And I'm sorry, folks out there, if I miss somebody. I don't know all the drivers yet. I'm trying to learn them as I go. I just got the word this week for this to fill in, so I'm doing my best out there, Wesley.
Yeah, we were actually thinking that we were going to have Dr. Isaac Yankum Jacobs joining us on the booth, but yeah, I guess that just didn't happen for him. So,
Now, them wisdom teeth are they're not fun. We know that. Or at least I do. I'm old enough to know it. Yeah, I think he went under today. He said they were putting him under and all that. You never know how you're going to react, I guess.
just not. Yeah.
I will
Hopefully
throw
he
in
gets
one
good.
holy hell before it's over with. That will come into view.
Yeah, yeah. Who do we have winning the championship Friday? Brandon, I ain't gonna lie to you, buddy. I haven't really followed it. I really don't. I haven't followed it. So
I'm still calling MDW there, Brandon. I know you're part of the 6 and you want me to talk about you right now, but somebody got to step up and beat that kid. MDW is something.
I will say this: I hope the broadcast for the championship race is a lot better than what they put out Friday, because yeah, I'm gonna be nice. That's all I'm gonna say. They better prep. That's all I got to. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. They better prep. They acted like they were deer in the headlights calling the damn race on Friday. They didn't know what they were doing. I'm sorry. If it makes anybody mad, they know my number. They know how they can text and find me. Put the originals back, in my opinion. Here we go. Tyler Justice, ready to go back to green. I ain't talking about you. And by the way, I just want to say this as well, Mr. Eaglestein Hopton. Props to you and the production that you put out, because it shows that you care, and it shows that you do a really good bang-up job, and they never need to take that for granted.
Yeah, Dean,
I ain't trying to make anybody mad. I'm not trying to make anybody mad. I'm just saying, from what I saw Friday night, I did a face palm. I texted Cody about it the next morning. I ain't going to lie to you. Let's go back to racing. Justice gone. Altus, Newton, side by side as they work their way down into the corner.
Yeah, it's going to be a good battle with Newton and Alvis. We know Raul's got the speed, but this high line is starting to come. As it gets darker and darker, this high line, you'll see many more migrate that way. Side by side, all through the field, 3 wide here and there. Got our Stinker TV up there. Another shout out for Shane. Great run out of Shane so far.
Michael and Dean, I live by this motto. It is better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. And that's what I felt I watched on Friday night. That's all I'm going to say. Nightfall settling in. The lights are cutting on. Adam Newton now, the leader from Clarksville, Virginia. You need to change that. He lives in Hillsborough, North Carolina now. Newton in the top spot. Justice now trying to power back. Stage 1 winner after that crazy crash between those drivers of Smith and what happened there at the end.
Gentlemen, give me a second. I just sounded like a tree limb land on my tree or on my house. I'll be right back.
Oh, boy. Damn storm about to hit Michael McKinnon's house. Oh. Where does he live at? I think he lives in Illinois. It might be storming in Illinois. The land of Lincoln. Land of Lincoln's land of trees. No. Oh! Great Scott! Hang on the 4th. Maurer helped him. That was sweet. Nate Maurer gave him a little assist there. Said, you just bounce off of me, my friend. I'll get you. I'll coach you in the rocking chair, as they say. Oh, the little stinkers in trouble. Hey, Dean, we found out the reason behind the nickname Stinker for Shane Scott last week. Remember the endurance race? Yeah. Oh, hold on, baby. Be patient. Hartwick about took a shot in the back there from the Larson truck. Got corrected. Someone pro dropped their simulator at his house. 20 of 50. This is Glass Mechanics Stage 2, another 50 lapper. Inside, watch the 49 trying to make a run on Larson. That's Bontrager. And Bontrager right there in the mix. Hey, don't forget about halfway coming up here in a few more laps as well. Midway point of stage number 2 will also be halfway of the race. 75 down and 75 to go. There's your CRN race statistics as Bontrager up topside, Alvis in the middle. 3 wide, Maurer on the bottom, give him room. Oh, give him room, and he bounced off him. And somehow Maurer will keep it in the gas. What a save.
Yeah,
so I
Wesley.
understand that Northern Illinois, Northern Indiana, and Southern Michigan is getting slammed right now by nasty weather.
Oh, wow. That might be the reason.
Michael, you with me, buddy? You still there, Michael?
I think he still stepped away there, Wesley. So, Rao's getting eaten alive. We saw that from that pit stop before. He didn't take tyres, Wesley, so he's definitely struggling for grip. He'll come back and play later on if you've got a couple of some fresh boots up your sleeve. But he's just holding on for dear life, right? Just inside that top 10 there. He's in P12 now. That's why the drivers feel like they're driving around him. Look at that. And he's certainly making sure that they're going to drive around him. It's elbows out there for Rao Elvis, but that's the situation. No change at the front at the moment. This is where the hot spot is, Wes.
Sorry about that, gentlemen. I'm back.
Yep.
It's storming where you are, Michael.
No, it wasn't that. I'll let you know at the break. It was
okay.
Something a little different.
Okay, they were saying that Northern Illinois, Northern Indiana, and Southern Michigan's getting hit by bad weather right now. So,
yeah, it's a little north of me, but it's a little something else. I'll let you know.
Closing in on sunset. Hang on, Steven. A little ink and blink and nod there.
Yeah, he's had a little bit of trouble with that last couple races, Wesley. Yeah, it's right here where we figure this is going to be, I think. You know, lap 27 again. Everybody's just about the same strategy. They've got plenty of tires for tonight, so start to see live pit stops showing up here real quick.
Power in on pit road as well. Remember, we were talking about the fact that they could probably go between 30 to 35 laps on a tank of fuel.
Yeah, I think we're going to see everybody on pit road here pretty quick. Except those guys that topped off, they'll be able to make it. They'll still be about 5 laps short, I think.
Yeah, because they're kind of in a different strategy than what everyone else is, and pretty much can't really help it. So here we go.
Yeah, we'll see how this shakes out. Like I said, I apologize once again, but I'll let everybody... Well, my wife fell off the couch playing with the dog there, and she couldn't get up.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I promise you, we're not the Friday night crew. We're not going to cuss you out.
Well, I just heard a big boom, and I'm like, oh, my God. It sounded... I just wasn't sure what it was.
Lions, Justice, Parsons, Hardwick, and Larson right now. Your top 5 Lions on the inside of the racetrack. Comes the 6 of Justice. He wants to try to double down in stages. And while that goes on, we're closing in on 20 to go here in stage number 2, Michael. Back straight away.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm waiting for this pit strategy. I think everybody's coming along, but who was that run? I mean, rim riding up there. That, to me, that's the line if you can do it.
Is that Hartwick? I think it's Hartwick in the 8.
Yeah, if he can continue to do that, he'll make ground. I don't think there's any doubt about it.
We got a caution instead. Trouble. Oh, boy, Jason Morales, Nate Maurer, they've crashed. Look at Nate Maurer up against the fence. There's Morales. There's Maurer on the bottom. Jason Morales, Taylor Peacock as well. They're involved. Caution out here. Lap number 79, just after halfway. Closing in on 20 remaining in stage 2, presented by Glass Mechanic. Michael McKinnon, there's a replay. Oh, Dan Hagan.
Yep. The closing rate was so huge. I think he just didn't see Morales on the outside. Peacock
first guy snuck through okay. Second man nowhere to go for Peacock.
I mean, watch his closing rate, new tires, old tires, and he's like, I need to move. I don't want to go 3 wide. And he's, Morales into the wall first. Sorry, Dane, I called it wrong. Looked like Morales hit the wall and came down to Dane.
Oh, wow. Maurer, Morales, Hagan, look at that. Oh, what a shot. And watch this guy in the middle. Whoa, you're lucky. I'm not. Bam. He's like, I'm going to follow you. You go up the middle, I'll go up the middle. We'll go through this together.
Yeah, Peacock got
you
a
think you're
little
okay? Yeah, you think you're okay and you're not. Watch this. I'm okay. I think that's Hartwick in front of him, actually. In the 8. Watch this again. Woo! Bam!
Oh. I think if he didn't lift, he makes it, but we all get griped at so much for ARCA braking. Oh, my God.
Think everybody's coming out pit road, Michael? Even everything up, you think, for the final 17 of stage 2?
Yeah, I think I would take tires for sure right here. We see the scoring and timing. It's updating. All the guys that have already pitted, they're going to be able to move up to the front. And there you go with Dittmer. I told you, him with these strategies is tremendous. Blanchard played it right. Lyons, he comes from the lead. Still scoring him in third, but I don't know if it'll update the third. We'll have to wait and see right there.
And more pit stops are ongoing as we step away from Charlotte.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
7th caution of the race coming out here at lap number 79, working lap number 82 now completed when they come to the line. Tyler Dittmer now being showed as a new leader. Chris Blanchard second. Of course, we got Lucas Lyons third, Tyler Justice and Hunter Parsons, your top 5. Bontrager, followed by Larson, Gregory Cofield, and Thomas, the top 10. There's your last pit stop info. Michael McKinnon in for Jacob Reeves. I'm Wesley Outland, Bigglestein Hopton on production, and we get ready for another restart here.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised with the 2-tire call. If I was going to get fuel, I think I'd have just took 4, but like I said, I'm not the one driving, so we'll see how that works out for Chris. I'm going to guess it's going to be a little loose, but Lucas Lyons, all these guys just came in for fuel, so they know they can make it to the end now, so maybe the trucks feel good. They don't want to lose any more time, Wesley. I'm just kind of surprised. I like the call from Stephen Thomas, Treyview, Hartwick, all them guys on back.
You're thinking they can go to the, at least for the end of the stage, yeah.
End of the stage,
because I know they got to go back and go again here, so.
Sorry about that, yeah. The end of the stage, they got going to be 15 at the line here, so they just want to make sure they're good for that. Dittmer always seems to find a way to work his magic on the strategy. I must say that. All the years I've watched him race, this seems to do this a lot.
Yeah, keep an eye on Tyler Dittmer, man. This is a guy that is really talented. He doesn't get to race that much, but when he does, man, he makes it count. Right now, the driver of the 34 will be the guy to bring him back to green. The man originally from York, Virginia.
Green.
Now residing from...
Big wheel spin out of Blanchard.
Restart. Wow, hang on, guys. Hold it together. I think they will. Boy, that could have been disastrous, and it all started behind the leader. Dittmer lost ground. Lyons is going to go to the lead. Oh, wow.
Yeah, those 2 tires not the call for Blanchard. Huge wheel spin off the start right there, and then he is just falling like a rock.
Chris Blanchard, big trouble, falling back. Lions now the new leader as they work off turn 4. Closing in on 15 to go, Michael, in stage 2 here in Charlotte, the Brickyard. 2:25, stage 2, presented by the Glass Mechanic.
Yes, sir, and here comes Hunter Parsons, last week's winner on strategy. Everybody that we thought would be at the front is starting to work their way there. Here comes Cofield, fastest man on the track last lap was Kerry Tribute. So those 4 tires, he's working his way through really, really quick right here, Wesley, all the way up to the 6th position already. New shoes look like it's the call right now. Oh no, Peyton Johnson back there.
Stiers, Brady LaBeouf is traced again. I think it might be Buzzy Mongold, actually. Oh, man. Poor Buzzy. I want to see how he did at Nuremberg, by the way. I think he ran the 24 hours of Nuremberg.
It takes 24 hours to do a lap of that place, doesn't it? That's a big track.
It feels like it, don't it, Willie?
They get a little help from Johnson there. I'm not real sure. He might got a little help out of the corner. I have to see. Looked like he got a little bit of a shove from Johnson. Yeah. Different strategies, Wesley. Just the closing rate on new tires is so much faster than old. And then 56 just comes slamming in there.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Wow.
Did he lift? Oh, no. Wow. I think that'll be the end of that day for that truck right there.
There was a lot of trucks involved. There was Buzzy Mongold, Jason Morales, Nate Johnson, actually. I'm sorry. Watch this, the 15. Yeah. Stiers got a little loose. There it is. Bam. Wow. Oh, boy. 52. Nowhere to go for him. Wow.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate accident right there. Just all these different strategies, that's what you get. The closing rate is so fast that somebody's either lifting or somebody's loose, and then you have this.
That was Trace Miller, by the way, in the 52 truck that also got collected in that accident over there. Or as I call Kerfluffle.
Kerfluffle?
Yeah, the Kerfluffle.
I like that.
Well,
what do you think? What do you think, Wesley? 9 to go. I don't think anybody's going to pit. Do you? I don't feel like anybody will pit toward the end of the stage here unless they have damage.
I don't think we're going to see anybody else come down pit road. I really don't. I mean, I think they're going to try to take it to the end of the stage.
Well, the new shoes
this one up here.
The new shoes are in 4th place, so look out for Stephen Thomas, Trabue in 5th. I mean, they're all on new rubber, so I would expect these guys to be able to drive around here and have a little battle between themselves.
Last pit stop info, there it is, so you can keep up with it. And Lyons, Parsons, Larson all took fuel. Cofield did. So did Justice and Larson. J.D. Larson, I meant. So 4 tires for Thomas, Tribute, Trotter, Hartwick, Pappas, and Stiers. Your top 12 right now, and that's what they've done. So,
yeah, This is going to be pivotal. If they get a good jump right here, you should see Stephen Thomas and Kerry Trabue battling for the win here with going to be, 9 to go when they come to the line.
Ready to get this thing back underway. Remember,
Yes, we are.
having 10 laps left in stage number 1. We are already past halfway. 10 laps to go in Glass Mechanics stage number 2. 60 remaining in the race. Into the line for EOL for Cody Knott. He is back out there.
Good numbers in the chat group. Light it up. Who do you think is going to win this thing? Because I have no idea, as much as we have flip-flops, cautions in the middle of pit cycles. Anybody got a favorite, put it up in the chat right there. Let us know what's going on with you out there.
Green, green, green.
Back to the line. Green flag. 10 remaining. Stage 2. Lions, great launch. This time he says, you're not going to catch me asleep at the wheel. Anybody spinning tires. 3-truck battle, though, for second with Larson, Parsons, Thomas. Right there in the mix, and here comes Tribune. He'll go powering up on the inside.
That Tribune, good launch. Lucas Lyons did the best he could do. He got away from the guys with 4 tires as fast as he could. Oh, my gosh. So they're going to take the Cole 3 wide. They're 4 wide. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Oh, my God. It did work.
Scraped off the wall, but they all kept it in formation. Are you kidding me?
Oh, look like Saturday's O'Reilly race 3 wide as they're all scraping off the wall. That is crazy business right there. But you see Trabue on these new tires making it work. Stephen Thomas, he's starting to work over Hunter Parsons here. He needs to get clear quick to give himself a shot to win this stage.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Caution. Just as soon as we are thinking things are getting crazy again, and there it is, Gregory, Shane Scott, oh boy, Matt Cherry, Joey Stiers, all crashing into the infield coming off turn 4. Another yellow flag here. 9th of the race here at Charlotte, and stage 2. My goodness, Michael McKinnon, it has been caution field here.
Yeah, it's been a little crazy, Wesley. I mean, we've called a lot of races here. Usually it'll straighten itself out, but these restarts are just causing them over and over and over again because of the differing strategies. Stiers is loose, loose, loose. Everybody's trying to stay away. It's like you said, Shane Scott got tagged. He turned. Gregory got a piece of him. Cherry gets turned. It's just over and over again with these closing rates and people getting loose. Well,
another look at it again. This was coming from the back straightaway from our broadcast chopper cam. Watch this. And nowhere to go. I look like Jeffrey Johnson really slowed up for the 23, and then that's what caused Cherry and Scott, Shane Scott, and the other guys to get collected there. So,
yeah, what I saw, it looked
Gregory.
like maybe Dittmer he may went and got some tires there. He was closing really fast. May have just got a little tap on Joey right here and caused a melee as we see it once again. No, he didn't. Didn't look it. I couldn't quite tell. Yeah, I think it was Dittmer.
Another look at it again. Watch this.
Now, just air right there, Wesley. Just a little air, and when he let off, he just snapped loose. That's what I'm talking about with these older shoes, and this place being rubbered up like that, you'll have that, and it's getting dark.
Oh, yeah. Another look at it. You're on board now with the reigning defending champion, Matt Cherry. Oh, wow. You know, it looked like the 21 of Scott had to check up at the 23 of Stiers up against the wall. When he did, he didn't realize the 45 was there.
Yeah, I believe that's right, Wesley. It just, I don't know. Like you said, we've called lots of races here. It usually is not like this, folks. I don't I don't know. These restarts are just wreaking havoc with all the different, 4 tires, 2 tires, everything. And one man gets loose and you got a herd like this, and this is what you get. Yeah, it looked like Shane Cherry might have got into Shane a little bit. And then Stiers gets hit 5 seconds after the wreck's over with. That's crazy. No, not a happy anniversary.
Man celebrating
right
a birthday anniversary. Is that it? Is that his wife beside him over there? Who was that over there to the right, to the left?
Yeah, I'd say it probably is.
I see a human being. I see a human body to the left.
Oh, he's got an AI.
God. Here we go with this AI stuff again.
I've been using it all week to make songs.
Yep, you have fun with that.
Green flag, green flag.
Pretty soon Skynet will run NASRA. Let's
Yeah,
go back
almost.
to green. 5 to go here in stage 2.
Yeah, we're seeing it play out right here, Wesley. We're seeing the 3 guys on the new tires, Trotter, Thomas, Trabue. I think, it's how fast can Stephen Thomas get around Lucas Lyons where he can run the line he wants to see if he can run down Curry.
You a big Star Wars fan, Michael?
I was a long time ago.
May the 4th be with you,
It is.
And tomorrow's Taco Day for Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, who planned that this year? Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo on the same day.
Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday, man. I'm eating tacos at the baseball game tomorrow night. What do you think? Olay.
I think I would. I think it's almost mandatory, to be honest with you.
Tacos and chips. Man, one of my fastest dinners, I don't know if you've ever had it before, Michael, but it's called tacos in a bag, my friend. And you take your favorite chip. I don't really like do Doritos, nacho cheese, or Cool Ranch, or spicy chili, whatever. You take a thing of hamburger meat, and you cook that hamburger meat, and you mix it with your cheese and your sour cream and your lettuce and your tomato. You put it in a bag. Put it in the potato chip bag. And you shake the hell out of it, like the way these trucks are shaking one another in the dog leg. And you shake it and you shake it and you shake it and you shake it and you shake it. And then you got tacos in a bag.
Now, we call that a walking taco.
Walking taco, I guess. Taco in a bag is what we call it down south. So.
Yeah, we call it a walking taco. Usually it's Fritos, but we enjoy those. I like those.
I don't know about Fritos. Ugh. Doritos for me, man. I've never been a Fritos person. Never talk about the corn chips, the chili cheese corn chips, and all of them. I just never was a Fritos guy. Now the barbecue twists are pretty good.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, if they would come out with a small bag of Tostitos, that's where you go. But right here, we're going to see Trabue trying to win stage 2. Looks like 1 lap to go. We're going to get the yellow flag here pretty quick.
Justice won stage 1, and caution is out as that will wrap up stage number 2. So 100 laps completed, 50 laps to go, stage 2 from Costa Mesa, California. Kerry Trabue getting it done.
Yeah, great 4-tire call. Able to make his way through the traffic, missed a little bit of the chaos, collect 10 points, and move forward.
Everybody's coming down pit road, you think? Don't you believe so?
Yeah, I would think
this
so.
one.
I would think so. I certainly would. I mean, like I said, they had 6 sets of tires. They got plenty of tires. the way this is playing out, maybe somebody's waiting for a late caution or not to take tires, but I would take them right here. I wouldn't want to be at the mercy of these guys at the start of the next stage.
All right, so lap 82 was the last time a lot of these guys come down to the pit lane. It's lap 102 now when they come to the line. That's over 20 laps ago. You know they're coming down. I know they're coming. If you got them, use them. That's all I got to tell you. If you got them, use them. Tires, save them. Go.
I'm with you, man. I'd like to see everybody come down and we're in a little even playing field here so we don't have all this chaos.
Try to put everybody in sequence with one another again, except for Raw Alvis, Tyler Justice. They want to be the oddballs. They last pitted, by the way, at lap 93, so kind of undercut, if you will. They got 10 laps more older tires than them. So Raw Alvis, Tyler Justice will stay out. Everybody else coming down pit road.
Yeah, that's not a bad call when you think about it, Wesley. They split the next stage and they have 7 laps. They should be able to make it to 25 to go. And pit basically with everybody else. So that's not a bad call for these guys with only having 7 laps on the tires and really only, 5 laps of green flag racing.
Race off pit road. Raw Alvis will now be showed the new leader. We will step away real quickly. When we come back, we talk to Stage 2 winner Carrie Tribune. Next, be with us in Charlotte.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
And we welcome you back to coverage of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. Real quickly, Michael McCannon is standing by with Carrie Tribune, Stage 2 winner, presented by Glass Mechanic.
And Carrie, great call on the 4 tires there. We saw so much drop off. Did you come back and take more sets, or do you think they're going to be that important? I mean, it shows that they are.
Yeah, definitely important to get as many sets as you have on there, no matter what or when you're racing. Yeah, I tried to do everything I could because I knew those guys came in for a couple seconds, so they must have just topped off. But we'll see.
Well, I'm not going to keep you much. I see the lights are off, so we'll drop you back down there, man. Have a great race. Good luck to the end right here.
All right, thank you, sir.
Ready to give it all he's got. That's the driver right there. Carrie Tribune, Stage 2 winner. He'll be lined up outside row 2 in the number 4 spot. Carolina scores! Yes! Overtime goal to win in overtime! All right, Michael. I can go back to work now. The Carolina Hurricanes have won the hockey game.
I knew what was going on, Wesley.
Green flag, green flag.
Do what?
I knew what was happening, buddy.
He was like, score! Yeah. All right, let's go back to racing. Raw Alvis in the lead. Something did happen. Carolina scored an overtime goal in overtime to win. Oh, no. Yeah, the Carolina won a hockey game. That is important. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm watching. I'm calling the race, and I was looking at the hockey game at the same time. So Alvis in the lead, working on 4. What a run for the Texas driver. Michael, remember, this is the guy that came out of the gate strong at Daytona. Remember, set on the pole.
Yeah, he put it on the pole there. He ended up second or third last week. I mean, everywhere we've been, this kid's been great. But, I mean, he makes his own sim rigs, so He probably got a good feel on how that truck's feeling right now. I believe that's his business. I believe they build sim rigs.
Albus from Dallas, Texas. Albus on the inside, leading as Tribute right back to second. Quickly got around Justice. Those are your stage 1 and 2 winners. And this is 40 to go. Well, look out! No, Tyler Dittmer, Larson crashing. Caution out again. Wow. You go zigging, you go zagging.
Yeah, I don't know what happened right there. This is just insane to me on this track. But there's so many guys in the field tonight. Just one little slip up, and that's what we get.
Shuffling 62 to answer your question. Philadelphia Flyers lost to the Carolina Hurricanes 3-2 in overtime. And Carolina now leads the series 2-0. So there you go. Well, he asked who won. So cover your ears.
We saw Lucas Lyons. He got into Dittmer there. That kind of started the chain reaction.
Look at the replay here. So watch this. Yeah, I mean, tough break, man, for Tyler Dittmer. Wow. Another look at it. I think I said York, Virginia. I meant Gore, Virginia. He lives in Gore, Virginia, which is actually right adjacent, Michael McKinnon, to Winchester, Virginia. I know you've done some traveling sometimes in your day. I don't know if you know where that's at, Winchester, Virginia.
I'll have to take your word for that one. I've probably been through there and don't remember, to be honest. I've been just about everywhere in the United States.
I was saying, queue up a little Johnny Cash for you because you're in everywhere, man. You're like me.
Pretty much everywhere. Including, let's see, I've been to Canada. I've been everywhere but Mexico. I've been to Canada several times. All that good stuff.
Do you miss driving a truck?
Absolutely not. No. No. Emphatic no.
He said hell no. Emphatically hell no.
Got 3.7 million miles. I've seen all I need to see.
Replay there. There was Dittmer and then Larson. Let's watch Larson of the 20. Oh, boy. Larson, Dittmer. Larson tries to clear, gets tagged and spun. Lyons there. Wow.
Yeah, that was a hard impact for Cole there. Guess we'll re-rack them, huh?
That's all we can do. Re-rack him, restack him. No. Oh, Justin Lumpkin? Yeah, we can talk to Justin. We can talk to Justin. Yeah, bring him in. Let's talk about his life. You know, things happen. You have a bad day. He's got a reason to be happy, though. He's got his beautiful wife and, birthday. So let's bring him in. Justin, look at your camera, buddy. Happy birthday, Justin.
That's a heck of a birthday present, huh?
So notice I say happy birthday and happy anniversary. So happy. Is that your wife beside you?
No, that's my boy Hendrix.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just saw an arm. I'm sorry. The kid's like, what the hell is that? No. Hey, listen. Happy birthday. Happy anniversary. Man, what's your take of this race so far? Charlotte's been quite eventful, hasn't it?
It really has, man. I usually do pretty good here, and we had that first green flag run, and we got called a lap down because of the caution after the pit. So we just fought the entire time to get our lap back, and we get back on it, and then we get caught up in that, and now we're out. So it is what it is. We got to figure out something with the cautions and the adminning, but it's all right.
Well, Justin, I know one thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man. You married the right woman on your anniversary when you get to sit at the rig and do your little thing, man. You married the right one, buddy.
Oh yeah, she's a great one. So I'm beyond blessed.
What's that like? Do you get like double the presents whenever you get a birthday / anniversary? I mean, yeah.
That's right. And then we went May 4th because we're both Star Wars fans and stuff. So
okay.
may the 4th be with you.
And then you have tacos tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
For Cinco de Mayo. There you go.
Yep. Planning on it.
Thank you, Justin. We'll let you get back to work, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Happy birthday and anniversary. It's Justin Lumpkin, everybody, as we go back to green. See, he's got a smile on his face. He's not per se that upset, Dean,
Maybe we just made him laugh a little bit, make the day a little better. Oh, my God. Who was that? Whew, Tyler Justice. My goodness, did he throw a block on Stephen Thomas? Wow. I may have to do one of those. He may have some beef. I got beef.
There's the mumbling of we got beef. Jacob's probably like giving us the middle finger right now, man. He's probably just giving us the bird. Like, yeah, you wait till I get out of this chair.
I'm just glad he gave me the call tonight, gave me something to do that I really enjoy, especially calling with you, Wesley. We don't get to do it as much.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. Yes, sir.
Get to do it on Wednesdays. We'll get a little more rhythm as we go here. I'm just trying to stay out of your way for the most part.
We're fine, brother. We're fine. We're good. I enjoy working with Jacob and yourself, and I know I'm gonna try to come and do a couple of cops races when I can on Thursdays. Maybe the big shows like the super speedways, they bring me in like a guest turn announcer or something like that.
That sounds good.
Oh, MRN style, but no, Michael, it's great to have you joining me. And Jacob told me that the other day, and I was like, dude, I'm not, hey, I'm looking forward to it. Michael and we used to knock out some races together back in the day, so so it's glad that we're back together. And obviously, if you didn't get the memo, the Cops Truck Series, wow, look out! Oh, baby, that was on the Roval part of the track. Rodriguez. And not now. We're not going to stay green now. Oh, hell, we don't. Well, yeah, we are. We're staying green.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I'm shocked they all kept it together right there. That's incredible.
And a battle for the lead now. Kerry Tribune, Raul Alvis, side by side.
Oh, fenced him a little bit. I don't think Alvis is going to appreciate that very much. But you got to do what you got to do at this stage.
Do you see? Look at Adam Newton with the run he's got right now. The number 19 from Hillsboro.
Yeah, he's been strong all night long, Wesley. He just comes out of nowhere. Kind of little Kevin Harvick-ish, right? Hang around, and close it down at the end. That's what he's trying to do here. A little bit of a tire advantage on Alvis, as we'll see Alvis and them. I would say they'll be on pit road in the next, probably about 8 laps from now. You'll see Alvis
either
come
at the
down.
end, spoil the party, make it happen.
Jonathan Cofield making his way back up here, the pole sitter. Outside pole sitter. Making his way back up here along with Hunter Parsons. All these guys we expect to be at the front, starting to migrate that way, Wesley.
Holding on to that spot. Jonathan Cofield at one time led a good part of the race. He's fell back to 5th. Right now in the 4th position. Right now, battle for the lead. Here we go again. Alvis up high. Newton down low. Side by side. Oh, they're banging doors.
Yeah, he put the squeeze on him right there when he's able to hold it off. If that lets Stephen Thomas and Cofield close it back down, we're going to have one hell of a battle here in just a little bit. Little bit newer tires against the old, but Alvis doing a tremendous job holding these boys off. Oh, look out.
This is on. Look at that gaggle of traffic right there, all nestled with one another coming down into the corner.
All these guys mean, this is what we expected to see at this track, Wesley. This is the kind of racing you expect to see, and we still have a green flag pit stop if it stays like this to come. So that anything can happen from here to the end, and I'm looking forward to all of it. These little bit newer tires are starting to give away a little bit to see Alva's able to continue to hold the lead.
"30 laps to go." Kara Lumpkin chiming in. She says, "He's the best. We are blessed." Thank you, Kara. Happy birthday to Justin and happy anniversary to you too as well.
Yellow.
And a caution.
Uh-oh.
All right, maybe that's yellow flag number 12. Caution out. Boy, Raleigh, North Carolina's Chris Ellis with a problem.
Yeah, Dane Hagen meatball, Cole Larson with the meatball. It might be a little more involved than we think it is.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe there's more to it than that. Wow, look at that. All three in unison, man. It's like bumper cars.
Oh,
wow, and the 57 flying through the air upside down. Holy cow. No, that's the 57 of Mark Cofield, I believe, guys.
Yeah, you need
yeah,
a little late for that.
Boy, this is why Jacob Reeves does not like to turn over his number to somebody. Look at the 57 of Mark Cofield. He must have not lifted. He must have never lifted. Look at this. What?
Oh, I thought he could beat Cody Knott's record there, but he just got on the lid and stuck it in the grass.
Sliding on the pavement down the bacon. Still trying to spin the damn tires to get the car to get the truck to flip over. Watch this again. Watch it again. Watch the 57. We're going to go on board with him in a moment. That'll be coming up next on board. You just saw that. Watch this again from another angle. No! Now watch the slide down the banking. Watch the slide. I'm on my roof now. This is not good.
No. Oh, my God. This should be the money stop, I would say.
It should be the money stop right here, guys. I don't think they got any more tires left. I don't think.
No.
I think this is it right here, guys. I think this is it, the money stop right here. So. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Jerry took fuel only while the other guys took 4. I guess he's banking on one more of these so he can go get another set, maybe. I think I'd have took the 4 because we're going to have, 25 to go when we go back to the line. That should work out pretty good for those leaders. Well, what do you think of the call, Wesley? Just fuel? I mean, what do you think?
I think that they're thinking there's going to be another late race caution and they're saving a set of tires.
Yeah.
I think that's the strategy. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think it's a bad thing because you and I both know the way Charlotte is. Charlotte's abrasive on tires, right? So it's going to be a cheese grater. These tires are going to get used up quickly, especially how fast you use them. Secondly, you're under the lights. You're racing at nighttime, so you're probably going to push it more to the limit. Everything's more exciting at night. And third, I think they're thinking we're going to get another caution. And if you can play possum and hold on to another set of tires and try to one-up these guys, because if they come down pit road with 10 laps to go and take on a new set of tires, if they're within striking distance, they got a chance to run down the guys that have used up their tires and go for a win. So I like it. I like the strategy.
Yeah, that's a great explanation of it. It's, folks, after about 20 laps, they start to lose a second and a half to almost 2 seconds. So we know exactly the strategy Matt Cherry's trying to do here. Let's run it till there's about 12 to go. If he gets a caution around 10 to 12 to go, he's going to be hard to beat on new rubber. There's no doubt about it.
Ready to bring the field back to green. Hey, by the way, don't forget, we kick off the month of May tonight at Charlotte. Next week. So the schedule up ahead. Next week, I think we're going to, next week we're going to Watkins Glen. We're going road course racing. We're going to Talladega in 2 weeks. How fast is that for the first 4 races or 5 races of the season? 3 are super speedway races, Michael, as we go back to green. 26 to go.
I think the drivers will be happy about that. Get them things over with, and then let's get down to it, right? We'll see what Cherry's got right here on the old rubber. You see Alvis, great run off the top. Cofield, I think that's going to be a real good battle between Cofield and Alvis. And Cofield, former champion. Alvis, a rookie. We'll see what he's got for him. But that's, Lucas Lyons. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You're around.
Loose.
You're around. Caution's out.
Yellow flag is out.
Not yet. There it is. Race director asleep at the wheel there, it felt like. Hey, but did you know, though, Michael, that we go to Daytona twice this year in this series? We go to Talladega 3 times this year in this series.
3 times?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I guess I did not see that. I thought it was just 2 apiece, but I mean, it's a lot of super speedway racing, that's for sure. Gives some of the back runners some hope, I guess, but not my favorite thing.
We're at Talladega, May the 18th. We're at Talladega on the final race of the Bracket Challenge on July 27th, and we are in the playoffs, the chase at Talladega, on September the 21st.
Wow.
There you go.
Well, there's going to be a lot of torn up cars this year. Let's put it that way. The budgets go up on these trucks. Is that Trotter in there?
That'll be fun, won't it? Leaning on the wow.
Yeah, Hartwig with a piece, Trabue with a piece. Playing pinball with the with the truck. Lucas could not get away, Wesley. He got hit by 4 guys.
The grass, Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's a good save by Justice, right? Just jumping through the grass, get on by.
Oh, wow.
Cherry should be taking his tires now. We'll see, make sure he did, but that's what I would have done. That he won't lose as much track position this way with all the other guys coming in for repairs right now. Sure, it's not what he wanted to see 3 laps into the run.
Alvis in the lead. Raw Alvis on the cusp of trying to pick up his first ever NASRA win in 5 races. Or 4 races, actually. My apologies, 4 races. There's the schedule. There's what I was telling you about. Oh, boy, there's going to be some fun tracks in the next 4 weeks. What do you think, Michael? Charlotte tonight, Watkins Glen next week, and then Talladega and Bristol coming up. Wow.
Yeah, it's quite a contrast, that's for sure. I think most guys on the service enjoy Watkins Glen, you know, fast, not a lot of cautions. Of course, Dega, you either love it or hate it. And me personally, I love Bristol. That's just one of my favorite tracks to drive. It can be chaotic, or we've seen 200-lap runs at Bristol. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Yes, I want Monza on NASRA. I'm telling you, we did it with an endurance race. I want to do a Monza Speedway. There is a 3-mile racetrack on iRacing. It's Monza. And by the way, Michael, I was told it was free.
Yeah, I have that track. I love that track.
Dean, it's a free download. It's what I was told from somebody. last night. Monza is a free download. So I say let's make it happen. And you could run the Speedway too. No, just the Speedway. Oh my God, it'd be so awesome. Trucks flying through the trees.
I'd like to see the Grand Prix circuit with the trucks. If you're going to run it, run it. I want the parabolica into turn 1, into the chicane, all the way down. I want all that. Yeah, you would have to start braking at about the stand, but it's okay. It's my favorite track on the F1 game. I know that. I don't know. I like Spa. I think Spa. You're probably right, man. It would be huge.
On the Speedway. On the Speedway.
Green, green, green.
Back to green.
22 to go. I guess we'll have to see how far Cherry can come from here. He is back in the 13th spot. He'll have the newest tires, so we'll see what he's got. But all these guys on pretty much fresh shoes. This should be a good battle. If we can just keep it green to the end right here, this should be a really good battle. Adam Newton, what happened there? He must have got a penalty of some sort. He got a black flag, had to go do a pass-through, so that's going to end his night more or less. So Alvis, Cofield, Parsons, Johnson, and Pappas, your top 5.
Back straight away, 20 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go. Ah, trouble! Crash! So much for Premier Racing Setups, 20 to go. We got a crash in turn number 3. Brady LaBeouf, the boss, Steve Barnett, and others involved. Caution out with 20 to go.
That's the second or third one Brady's been involved in. I think he just finally just towed it and said, "The heck with the night," right there.
Watch this again. Steve Barnett. That's hillbilly Steve Barnett into the right rear of the 24 of Brady LaBeouf. And then they make contact again, and then nowhere to go for Hartwick. He gets slammed into. Brady LaBeouf down hit. Oh, wow.
Yeah, clear, not clear right there. I think he thought he had him covered, and he did not quite have it done.
From another angle, watch this again.
Yeah, I think he realized it right at the very end and stopped coming up, but it was too late. Yeah, Zach,
another angle. Look at that again. Wow.
Crazy race tonight, Wesley. I don't understand it, but it's been a crazy one.
We're fine. I mean, we're an hour and 49 minutes in a 3-hour time limit. There's an hour and 11 minutes left to go in sim time with 20 to go.
No threat of rain, man, I guess.
No threat of rain. Hey, real quickly, let's go. Let's go take our Premier Racing Setups 20 to go. We were going to go to the ad break or go side by side, so we'll do that right now. And they're going to show the full screen, so let's take a break and caution out with under 20 to go. We're back with more in a moment. Charlotte, stay tuned.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Back here in Charlotte. So, welcome back to our coverage. Getting ready to go back to action. Michael McKinnon in for Jacob Reeves. I'm Wesley Outland. Bigglestein hopped on production. There is your race recap. Michael, you think they got another caution in them, or do you think this is the stretch we need to go to the finish, boss?
I'd like to see him go to the finish. I'd like to see a battle right here, but I got a feeling we might see another one. There's a lot of damaged trucks out here, probably a little hard to hold on to, Wesley.
B squared. Brandon Broadfoot says, I'm flying to Nashville to the NASCAR Cup Series Cracker Barrel 400 weekend, May the 31st. That's going to be pretty cool, man. Hope you enjoy that. And speaking of May 31st, don't forget about the 6 hours of Daytona. Myself and Emmett Crow will be on the broadcast call for that one, coming up on Sunday, May 31st.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
I think it's a 2 o'clock start time, actually. So, get ready. Back to green.
Really good start out of Cofield right there. He may have to be able to put a move on him right here out of this turn. A little slider. Clear, not clear. Okay. He's going to take it to the bottom right here, Wesley.
Cross the stripe. Oh, boy.
This kid is strong, Wesley. I thought that was game over for him right there. Back to the high side he goes, but all the while, that's letting Parsons, Johnson, all these guys close in. Parsons right there. Oh, truck in the wall. Ooh, everybody able to hold it together.
Held it together, my friend. Yes, sir. Staying up in front, Raul Alvis. Going road course racing next week in Watkins Glen, Talladega in 2 weeks, and then Bristol. How unique are those 3 different racetracks after Charlotte tonight, Michael, with 13 to go?
Yeah, everything's totally different. This track, the next 3, that's a good job by the schedule makers. You can find out who's got what wherever we go, you know. I love Watkins Glen myself. I'll be watching that one. You see Matt Cherry here on those new tires, Wesley. He's starting to close down the gap a little bit, him and Stephen Thomas.
Yellow flag is out.
Caution out as yellow flag is here, and this is what we talked about. This is the caution that might bring people down to pit road here, Michael. Yellow flag. Zach Hartwick has crashed on lap 139. Here it is, the 21 of Shane Scott and the 8 of Hardwick. Watch this again. Whoa! Right rear hook. Be nice. You know what that remind me of? That remind me of when Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott got into it at the Coca-Cola 600. And I think it was 2021 or 2022 on the front straightaway, Michael.
Yeah, it looked a lot like that situation. Just Zach kind of creeping up the track, coming off the bottom side. Once again, not clear. Just, I don't know if he's chasing. Oh, yeah, he's chasing it just a little bit. Up the track, not clear, and there we go again. Everybody's trying to get everything at this point.
Yeah, that reminds me of the 2023 Coca-Cola 600. If a lot of people remember that, that was a race that was raced on a friggin' Monday. That was a race that was ran on a Monday because there, I don't know if you guys remember, there was like a massive just not a blizzard or anything, but it was just a storm of rain. Not storms like thunderstorms or tornadoes or anything bad. It was just rain, heavy rain, and it blanketed the entire Carolinas. Well, we got washed out. We got the truck race in on Friday night at Charlotte. We did get that truck race in. But then it rained and it rained. We didn't get to do no practice. We didn't get no qualifying. We tried to line them up on Sunday for the Coke 600. It got washed out. And then we ended up starting the Xfinity race at the time at like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And then it rained again after like 10 laps. And we made the decision to line up the cars and run the Coke 600 on a Monday afternoon. And then we ran that race until like 10 o'clock at night. As soon as that race ended, they brought the Xfinity Series back out on the track to finish the race for them. You want to talk about a tired puppy after the end of that day, that weekend? Oh my goodness, that was a long weekend, Michael. Long weekend, long day for that matter, at Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have done it for me, Wesley. That's for sure. What is that? Was that a couple years ago at Texas, though? Kind of the same way. They did race till Wednesday. And
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Snow at Martinsville. I mean, it's crazy things when it comes to this racing.
Oh, yeah. I was there when the snowstorm hit Martinsville. I was there for that. That was when we ran the race on a Monday afternoon. They had to plow snow all over the place. I mean, snow piles everywhere, just all over, everywhere.
Crazy how the drivers were ready to go home after that, right? Caution free with Clint Boyer taking the win. Just roll, get it done. All right. Well, we're going to have about 7 laps to go right here. We've seen a few guys come down, and they must have had another set of tires.
Did I tell you they were pitting? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that strategy. Cofield, Parsons, Johnson, Justice, Gregory, Johnson, Peyton Johnson, Joey Steyer, Shane Trotter, Chris Ellis, Schroeder, Bontrager, Goodwin. They all pitted, brother. I told you they were.
Yeah, that's a risk on track position, but it has to see where Alvis is going to line up. Man, he's pretty far back. Yeah, I don't think anybody's happy at this point, but you see all these guys, and Alvis able to retake the lead with the pit, so I must have seen a lot of wave rounds right there, Wesley. I wasn't sure, but all these guys taking tires. This is going to be a shootout to the end.
Stinker is not happy, everybody. Stinker is not happy. Stinker is not a happy man right now.
Yeah, neither's that pit crew.
Hey, by the way, don't forget that Michael and Dean are going to carry y'all the rest of the way. I'm late, actually, for that matter. So I'm going to try to finish this race with you. And don't forget next week, Watkins Glen. So, Michael, pleasure having you work with me in the booth, man. Hope Jacob gets to feeling better, and I'll see you Wednesday at Daytona as well.
Green flag.
Yes, sir.
Back it away, green flag, 8 laps to go. All they got to do is get to that Darren's Detail and Shine, 1 to go. Now, keep an eye on the trucks in 11th on back. That's where the drivers are. Pitted. Can they climb to the front? Can they get there fast enough, Michael? That's the question.
Yeah, that's going to be the question, Wesley. But, I mean, Alvis just out the door on a great restart right there. But we see Cherry, that strategy he had. And where did the Spice Man come from? All the way up to 4th. Chris Cinnamon playing the strategy. Another crash in the back.
Lyons has crashed. Some other trucks have crashed. They throw the caution. Craig Schroeder, Steve Barnett off track. Lyons goes around. Yellow is out. Meatball flag to Chris Ellis. Yellow flag. 6. Make it 5 to go at the line.
Crazy race. 3 wide, and Lyons just shoots straight up into the wall. And of course, that's going to grab you when you get there, slow you down. We're probably going to see an accordion effect right after this. See what happens here.
Hunter Parsons up the middle, 3 wide, just grazed off the 41. I think the 41 checked up, and into the fence he goes, and then he'll just Turner into the wall.
Wow.
Might have got a meatball flag.
Yeah, he got hit
Or
very
EOL.
late by somebody right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see why Newton pitted here. I bet he got another penalty of some kind. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it. It's just not showed up on the broadcast. I haven't been able to see it, but it looks like a pass-through. Could have sped under caution. Yeah, we got this, and then too late.
Just got just got tangled there. Nowhere to go. Unbelievable. Oh boy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Wesley. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna have us a couple lap shootout if it's not overtime before this is all said and done. Everybody should be done pitting.
Notice, Michael, that the only driver that really maybe made a climb into the top 10, well, 2 drivers, Hunter Parsons, Jonathan Cofield. That's it. Then they only climbed 2 spots on the restart. And these cautions with the laps winding down is not helping them either in this strategy of coming down pit road to take on new tires either.
No, absolutely not. They needed all the time they could to get through the field here. All this is doing is helping Alvis, of course, Cherry with he's played a great strategy game today. And I do not know where Chris Cinnamon came from. We haven't called his name all night, but here he is. He needed a good finish. He's had such bad luck, so hopefully he can get himself in position here and get him a good finish, Wesley. Yeah, you see that graph right there, all the way at the bottom, all the way to the top. So 2 more positions, he can finish this one off. One of the old guard.
The Spice Man is up there. Look at that. Keep an eye on the Spice Man, Season 4 champion, Chris Cinnamon. Could this be the comeback, if you will, that our buddy from Canada needs?
Would definitely be something I'd like to see, Wesley. I mean, he's the first guy I ever recruited into NASRA. He stayed with us. He's had just horrible luck. But he's played the strategy good tonight. What these guys are going to have to do this time is they're going to have to get a better restart and keep Alvis in sight, or he's going to be gone. He was just gone on that last restart.
Our buddy out of Fort McMurray, Ontario, Canada, for Upfront Motorsports, that towing company, Chevrolet number 3. Proud to be a Canadian, and he is ready to make an ascent to try to go for his chance at a second NASRA truck title on Monday night. And I will say this, and we talked about the slump of drivers that have won championships and then they kind of fall back. Chris Cinnamon was one of those guys that it happened to. He just never, per se, was able to get back up to the ladder after winning the championship. Kind of fell back a little bit. This could be the comeback he needs, if you will. Got that Canadian leaf inside the number 3, that orange, black, and white. Number 3 inside Chevrolet, from Canada, Chris Cinnamon, Alvis Cherry, Cinnamon, Pappas, Thomas, top 5. We're going to green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 laps to go. We're still in the regular scheduled distance. Unlimited overtime still hangs in the balance. Green flag. We're back to racing in Charlotte.
Another big jump out of Alvis. Cherry didn't quite get going. Thomas trying to push it in there. We'll see if that'll cost him a little momentum off the corner here with Cinnamon trying to pull the slider. We're spinning behind him.
Yellow.
That's Blanchard. Chris Blanchard and others going around. Caution out.
Definitely overtime.
Man. Driver originally from Clinton, Maine, now from Pelham, New Hampshire. There's the number 9. And is that Cofield? Did he give him wow? Just a bad bump draft right there gone wrong. You never want to do that. None in the corner. Nowhere to go for Johnson. Bontrager's in the fence. Wow.
Yeah. It's time to go. You got to go, I guess. But ill-advised push, I guess, what you'd call that. Probably a good thing for the field, though. Like I said, Alvis, once again, just shot out of a cannon on the restart. You see right there, he's already 2-3 truck lengths ahead. Those guys right behind him wouldn't have helped. But there you see the incident again from the blimp cam, I believe, what we got. And it, same as we just saw, it's time to go, and you got to go right now. Or guys are going to make you go.
Field behind the back of the Blanchard truck got him sideways, and around they went, crashing. Oh, and by the way, you now have sealed your fate for overtime. It is now inevitable. We were coming for a restart that was 3 to go on the regular scheduled distance, but now we are going to go to overtime. It is unlimited attempts at overtime. God almighty.
Yeah,
17 cautions at Charlotte, Michael. Wow.
Man, it's crazy to me. I don't understand it. I mean, these guys are just, nobody's giving and take right now. It just is what it is. It's such pack racing with this many trucks. If one person, let's say in 20th, excuse me, makes a mistake, well, it takes out people all the way back to 30th. It's just over and over on these restarts, and we can't seem to get out of this cycle ever since
Michael, do we blame it on the fact that we're starting 45, 46 trucks do we need to cap it off to 36 like NASCAR does for the truck series? Are we at that level now?
I wouldn't call it the problem. It's simply such close quarters on a track like this. One person makes a slip, which it happens. I mean, these guys are good at what they do, but everybody slips, and then you get the accordion checkup effect, and the restarts are just over and over and over. We just can't seem to get into a 15, 20 lap run that would separate these guys. I mean, it's a testament to the series. You have this many guys that want to participate, but 1 to go. I guess maybe they moved it up a little bit, but that's good. So we're going to go to overtime. Hopefully we can get to the white flag here and have a shootout. You see Cinnamon moved himself up to the front row, so that little bit of move to get past Cherry puts him on the front row. So he's going to have that outside momentum if he can stay with Raul here.
Overtime coming up at Charlotte. Strap in. It's next.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
We're getting ready for overtime here in Charlotte. Michael McKinnon, Wesley Outland, Jacob, filling in for Jacob Reeves. Michael is. Bingles Dean Hopton on production. Don't forget, NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series is off tomorrow night. We'll be back with them at Sonoma next week. Wednesday night, we're in Daytona, and the finale for the Cops Friday Night Truck Series will be this Friday. And we are going to overtime after our 17th caution. Unlimited attempts. They've got to take the white flag. We're back to green.
Almost another great restart. You see Cherry with a good restart here. Going to put a little pressure on Cinnamon on the inside. If these guys get side by side, it's game over. They need to stretch. There we go. Get the draft going. Oh, a little loose out of Cinnamon right there. Great save.
Cinnamon with a nice save, and he's going to try to rally him back in. Down to the inside. Here comes Thomas. Stephen Thomas, Matt Cherry, defending champion on the top side. Here they come, working off of turn number 4. I think they're going to do it, Michael McKinnon. Here they come, Double M. White flag, Blanchard's Total Repair, 1 to go. Final lap at Charlotte.
Let's see what Cinnamon's got left for him. He needs to maybe move up, try to get the, that's exactly what I would have tried to do. See if I can get a run down the back here. He's going to try to get a little sniff of draft. I don't know if he's going to be close enough, Wesley. He's going to have to make a dive bomb move into 3 here.
New first-time winner. I don't think Cinnamon, former champion, can do it. You remember your first. Raul Alves will. Texas proud. Wins at Charlotte. Raul Alves from Dallas, Texas is another first-time winner in the NASRA Racing Series. He does it tonight in round number 4 of the NASRA DSR Truck Series season number 6. Season 7 at Charlotte. Wow.
Yeah, great finish.
Unbelievable.
He just played the strategy well. Looked like Cinnamon might have something for him there for a little bit, but able to play the strategy great. Great restart, pull it off, and first-time winners, man. I wish I could have called myself that once.
Let the celebration begin for a guy like Raul Alves. We have another guy named Raul. Raul Meza is the all-time starter for NASRA. Career start number 544 for him tonight. But for Raul Alves, he will be the first driver with the name Raul to win. Raul Alves' first victory for NASRA, I think, for many to come for the man out of Dallas, Texas. No doubt about it. Look at this. Real quickly, looking at Raul Alves and the celebration going on for him. What a phenomenal job for this driver. It will, of course, be his 6th start, his first ever win, 5th top 5, 5th top 10. Michael McKinnon, unbelievable, but I mean, just that's impressive.
Yeah, he's absolutely been impressive since he got here, but I'm super impressed. Some of the old guard here, Cinnamon up to 2nd, Thomas 4th. This is a great race. Once we got some green running, I feel bad for a lot of these guys got caught up in stuff, not their fault, but Alves has showed since he has gotten here. I mean, you see 50 laps led. He just continues to run up front and feel like he's going to continue to run up front.
But listen, Michael and Dean are going to carry y'all the rest of the way. I'm sorry, I'm already late. I've got to go. Michael, if you want to give the recap of everything for the race results and the overall order, please do that, my friend. Thank you for filling in for Jacob, and I will see y'all next week at Watkins Glen. Always a pleasure, Michael. See you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday, Wesley. And what we'll do is we'll do the rundown here, and then we'll take our break, pull our guys up into the booth. They're already waiting for us. So as we see the winner, Raul Alves, his first win in NASRA. Congratulations to him. 2nd, we got the Spice Man, Chris Cinnamon. 3rd, Matt Cherry. 4th, Stephen Thomas, who also gets the Hard Charger Award for the night. Phil Pappas comes in 5th. Hunter Parsons, another great run out of him, top 10. He comes home in 6th. Jonathan Cofield, just a little bit of strategy, I think, got him a couple cautions in a bad spot. He comes home 7th. Stephen Gregory, 8th. Terry Trabue, we saw him caught up in a little bit of trouble. He's 9th. Peyton Johnson, 10th. Coming home 11th, Adam Newton, with all the problems of black flags, he still comes home 11th. Good result for him. Buzzy Mongold, 12th. 13th, Tyler Justice. 14th, J.D. Larson. 15th, Greg Schrader. 16th, Joey Steyer. 17th, Jeffrey Johnson. 18th, we got Tyler Goodwin. 19th, Shane Trotter. 20th is Bonninger. 21st, Chris Blanchard. 22nd, Steve Barnett. 23rd, Trace Miller. 24th, Lucas Lyons. 25th, Chris Ellis. 26th, Zach Hartwick. 27th, Tyler Dimmer. 28th, Cody Nod. So he was able to pick up some spots doing that repair. 29th is Brady LaBeouf. 30th, Cole Larson. Bringing up the rest of the field, we got 31st, Dane Hagan. 32nd, Mark Cofield. 33rd, Shane Scott. 34th, we talked to Justin Lumpkin. Not the greatest evening for him, but still a good night. 35th, Jason Morales. 36th, Nate Maurer. 37th, Taylor Peacock. 38th, Adam Newbert. 39th, Dylan Illich. And 40th, Peyton Hubbard. That'll bring us to 41st, Luke Smith. 42nd, Raul Meza. 43rd, Andrew Harris. 44th, Brian Chu. And bringing up the rear with Keith Haney. We saw him with the problems right off the get. So with that, folks, we're going to take a break. We're going to bring the guys up into the booth, and we will bring you the interviews shortly. See you in a second.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Back live here from Charlotte, where we saw Raul Alves get his first win in the NASRA DRS Electric Truck Series, and we're going to bring him in for his interview right now. And Raul, hectic race out there. You was able to keep track position most of the evening. Good tire strategies. Just give us the overall take on what you saw tonight.
Heck no, I had no strategy tonight. Every time I pitted, I was caution would come out, so there was 2 times where I was the lap down. So I felt like the majority of the race I was in the back, and then I essentially did do strategy second half to get up to the lead, and I guess it did work out. But the whole first half was kind of like a disaster.
Well, I mean, we've seen the speed out of you, and I was real impressed with the restarts right there, able to get the jump. My main thing is, so far you've been in NASRA. How do you feel about your chances for a championship? Of course, you're fast, but how do you feel about the field, your competition? I think it's going to be a really great season as we go on down the line.
Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun. I think I've mentioned that I've been on iRacing for 17, 18 years, and I've never really done league racing until now. I see why people do it. It's honestly really good. It's really difficult. Like, there's so many good people here, and that's what is really attracting me. I mean, Matt, I was joking with him to let me get my first win, and he said, let's duke it out. And, obviously I was worried about him, and then I noticed Chris had like 10 laps fresher tires, or he pitted 10 laps later than I did. And I was sweating bullets. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you obviously did the right thing. It seemed like the Highline had a lot of momentum tonight, but just a great job out of you. I'm not the guy that usually does this, so I'm going to just say, hey, throw it to your sponsors, do your shout outs, let us know how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, once again, thanks to, Sim Shop, DSR, the whole broadcast team. Obviously, you guys make it really entertaining. And, as you guys were saying in the broadcast earlier, we do make high-end racing sims, turnkey sims that makes it easy for anyone to just jump in and essentially go, which is what really we're known for, our online store as well. So we're growing, obviously trying to, be in here. Thanks, honestly, like Matt and Chris for racing hard and clean, but everyone, Renegade, Bandits, just everyone in general, just thanks.
All right, that's Raul Alves getting his first win in the NASRA DRS Electric Truck Series. That'll bring us into the second place finisher, the Spice Man, Mr. Chris Cinnamon. And Chris, been a long time since I've got to call a race with you. Got some luck for once. How'd that feel to come through the field a little bit?
Oh man, yeah, you nailed it, Luck. I was joking to my team saying this is when I saw the front of the field, I said this is where my internet crops out or the computer crashes. The way my last season went, so it was it was nice to be up front at the end there.
Well, we didn't see you most of the night. Are you just able to work your way through the chaos? Like you said, a little bit of luck, and then great strategy toward the end. Did you have anything else you could have did with him right there? I mean, he was really good on the restarts, but do you think a couple more laps, maybe you could have got him?
Yeah, so started off, I had computer issues right before this thing started, so I went 2 laps down before we even took the green flag. So first half of the race, I just kind of rode around half throttle, really couldn't do anything. No point of racing anybody, just waiting for get my laps back. really didn't get to race until I think it was the end of stage 2. Me and Matt Cherry went after it for trying to get that lucky dog, and we had a wicked battle there for a good 10 laps, 15 laps there. Yeah, finally we got to race. I love this track. I'm pretty quick here. Yeah, I wish I had that restart again because I had a lot more in those tires on that first lap. I went in there way too soft, and I left a lot out on the table. And then lap 2, finally felt where the truck was, and just needed more laps to get to him.
Well, still a great finish for you, Chris. And before you leave, buddy, get shout outs, do all your things right here.
Yeah, congrats to Raul on his first NASRA win. Dan Gobble, DSL Electric, thank you again for the series sponsor, that towing company. They're with us all the time. You guys up in the booth, and yeah, everybody who watches.
That again, Chris Cinnamon coming home second tonight. And that'll bring us to our third place finisher, Matt Cherry. And Matt, seen you get caught up in a couple other things again tonight. Seemed like some bad luck keeps following you around, but still a great finish at the end. How were you able to finish that with all the trouble you were in?
Oh man, we hit everything with the pace car out here tonight. You know, we had that first pit stop beginning of the race, and I was trying to get on pit road and wasn't trying to full send it on there as hard as I could. And my teammate Kerry, he slipped it in there a little hotter than me and ended up turning me around on pit road. And we fell almost well, we did fall a lap down, and the caution came out, and it trapped us down. I think I was down 2 laps at one point for every bit of 100 laps. And, we're just able to get our lap back. And, the truck was good all night. The part of the race, it was very loose. I was just trying to take care of the tires and wait for it to come to me. But once it came in, man, I could really rip the middle in 3 and 4 and just make up all kinds of ground down the straightaway on people. But for us to come back 2 laps down, running 39th to finishing 3rd, I mean, that's a win for me.
Absolutely a win. And that was my next question. We saw a lot of rubber on the track when the session started tonight. I'm going to assume that it made a little bit squirrely for everybody, which could have hurt with some of the cautions we saw. But were you feeling the same sensation at the beginning, or, well, you kind of just answered that question, but was it as loose as I thought it might be just because of how much rubber was put down?
Yeah, on the bottom, man, if you got under somebody and you tried racing them, I mean, the back end would just step out. And I think I did it in front of one of my teammates early in the race, and the back end just took off, and I almost overcorrected it into the wall, but luckily I didn't. But yeah, man, it was just super loose out here when the track was really hot, and once it got dark, man, it came in and it was game on.
Well, absolutely phenomenal finish for all I saw you go through. Time for you to give your shout outs. Tell us all about everybody you need to thank.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to you guys for sticking around, broadcasting these every night. Thanks to Brady and Cody for putting this together. This is my home for racing. I really enjoy it over here, but some of these guys out here, they need to clean it up, get it together, because I don't know how many cautions we had tonight, but that's just kind of embarrassing.
I think we had 18, but ladies and gentlemen, that's your defending champion, Matt Cherry. And with that, I'll bring in Dean Hopton here, and he'll get the final thoughts on what he thought about the race, and then we'll see you next week in Watkins Glen once we wrap this up.
Yeah, but
we'll see you.
Yeah, thank you, Matty. That's right. And of course, thank you, Mike, as well, too, for stepping in for Jacob. And Jacob should be probably all on the medications at the moment there, of his wisdom teeth out there. Of course, Wesley had to go another broadcast to do that. But yeah, it started out pretty good there. And then, of course, it just turned a little bit more of a caution fest towards the end there. As you said, you called it, didn't you, Mike? You said that the drivers were just trying to race for every nook and cranny that there is on the track there, and getting into each other a little bit there. But the speed differences was that a lot, isn't it? Actually, we saw a lot of those accidents early were just the tire difference, wasn't it? How much more grip and speed that these drivers had, and of course they're approaching another car that's not at the same speed they are, and they were getting into each other quite a bit, Michael.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me, Dean. I mean, we saw a lot of closing speed tonight. We saw different strategies. But what we saw in the end was Raul being able to pull off his first win in NASRA. I think he's going to be around all year long, fellas. So better get ready for him. We'll see what he's got on the twisty turny 7 corners of Watkins Glen next week, which I think guys enjoy Watkins Glen. I sure do. Hope everybody will next weekend. But for now, for Wesley Outland, for the best producer in the business, Dean Hopton, I'm Mike McKinnon. And we're going to say good evening to everyone. And as Jacob would say, be nice, be fast, or something like that. I'm not sure, Jake. I screwed it all the way up. But we're going to see you next week at Watkins Glen, ladies and gentlemen. Good night and good evening.